Here's a video to walk you through how to create a user in Ops Insights. So I'm currently logged into one of our demo accounts. This is a ResWare demo account that we have here. And I'm viewing the users section. So I'm logged in as the client admin, the person that's responsible for managing users and the reports that are assigned to users. And I just went down, I logged in, and I went down to the users section. So when you click on the users section or the link in the left-hand navigation bar, you're redirected to the users section. So when you load this page, you'll see all the users that are currently available in your account that are enabled and internal users. So in Ops Insights, there are two types of users. There's internal users and there's external users. An internal user is any user that works for your company, and an external user is someone that you work with externally. For instance, a client, a vendor, or anyone, perhaps an investor, anyone that doesn't work directly for your company would be considered an external user. So in this particular video, we're going to create an internal user. So it's very simple to do. We'll just go over to create new user, and we just fill out the form. So we're redirected to a new page, and there's a user type switch. Obviously, we're going to create an internal user, and we're going to go demo user, and then we're just going to say demo user at reswaredemo.com. And along with their first and last name and email address, you will also need a contact phone number for them. Obviously, this is just for demonstration purposes, so we'll just enter a fictitious phone number, and we'll also need to know their job title. So in this instance, we're just going to say that this is a demo user. And finally, the last piece, which is probably the most important piece. So in Ops Insights, it's recommended when you're creating a new user to first make sure that you have a role or reports in mind that you're going to assign to that user. So you don't want to create a user and not assign a role to them, because when they receive the activation email, they'll log in for the very first time and nothing will appear on their dashboard. So they'll think that, obviously the product is not working properly, or they won't have any access to any reports, so they won't necessarily be inclined to come back. So to combat this, we recommend to first either know the role, an existing role that you're going to assign to this user, or go in and create a new role first before creating the user. Now, if you need more additional information about roles and how they work, see the roles section of the Ops Insights documentation website, or you can reach out to our support team, support@opsinsights.com, for additional information. But with that being said, we're just going to go in and we're just going to we can select one or many roles here. And we're going to go in and let's say, for instance, this particular person is over accounting. So we're going to select the accounting manager role here. And the great thing about roles is we can assign one or many roles. So we can also do, like, for instance, a micro revenue. If this particular person was accounting and they were also responsible for overseeing some turn times or any other operations in the company, you could go in and select one or many, or how many ever roles that you want here. We're just going to go with those two. But that's the nice thing about Ops Insights. The roles that you create, it's very extensible. So if you have a person that heads up several departments or oversees several departments, you can assign one or many roles or add and remove them as they move, or move up in the company, or as their role changes or shifts in the company. You can quickly and easily change which reports they have access to by adding or removing a role assignment to a particular user. But that's it. After that, we just click create new user, and the user is created. So that's how to create a user that works for your company in Ops Insights. If you have any questions about this or need additional info, see the user section of the Ops Insights documentation website, or reach out to our support team, support@opsinsights.com. And you can see here, here's the demo user. I just wanted to show you. It took a moment to create there, and the demo user is there. And if you have any questions, reach out to us, and we look forward to hearing from you.